Manager Quinton McCracken following a 5-4 win over the West Virginia Black Bears. And boy, I mean, this whole series, one-run games left and right, too. They've been competitive all three. Let's just talk about how this game plays out, too. You guys are shutting things down all the way into the 8th. They hit that grand slam, and you guys are able to retake the lead. Ebbs and flows of this ball game, too. I guess we'll start with Grant Umberger's pitching performance. 6 shutout innings. Another quality start from him, too. Man, oh man, he's really looking good out there on the mound.
No, absolutely. Grant is definitely, I think from the time he's been here, kind of been very consistent in his performance. I mean, I think he's pretty much set the tone for the rotation as far as consistency, quality starts, how to go about your business in a professional manner, and he just keeps rolling, and it's fun to watch the man pitch.
What about the confidence your defense is playing with tonight? 3 double plays turn. You got that play from Dre and Jake to cut that runner off at home. I mean, defense was making diamond plays left and right for you guys tonight.
That's one thing, I think we stress as a staff, and those guys have really taken it to bed with them as far as just being fundamentally sound. I mean, when you're playing good teams like the team we faced tonight, can't give them extra outs, and plays like that make a world of difference. That run was key. That double cut was perfection, and that's textbook. And it was good to see those guys go out there and execute.
I've asked the players this. I'm going to ask you from a coaching staff perspective too. Priority-wise too, you guys now a game above 500 in the second half of the season. Where do you put it priority-wise, finishing atop of those standings and getting that playoff game?
No, we're just taking it one game at a time. I mean, these guys are, they're out here. They're competitors. But as far as record-wise, we're just taking it one game at a time. I mean, this team is really starting to gel. They enjoy playing with each other. You can see it. You can hear it. They're rooting for each other. We have some depth, in our staff, and some depth as far as position players, and some interchangeable parts to a certain degree. And so whatever lineup we throw out there, the guys are pulling for each other, which good teammates do. And it's good to see these guys starting to bond, and I think it's reflected in our play.
Final question for you, and I can't go without talking about TJ's hit in the 8th too. I mean, they tie it up with that grand slam in the top of the 8th inning, and that can be demoralizing for a lot of teams. He comes right back out, gives you guys the lead too. Talked about his approach too, and his leadership to kind of go out there, put the cape on himself, and say, "Let me get you guys back on top."
Absolutely, and hitting in the spot that TJ's been, hitting. It's not easy to do, and for him in that situation to come up big and help us steal a win or take a win back was good to watch. Obviously, you see this guy play defense. He can play defense right now in the major leagues, in my humble opinion, and to see him start to come around with the bat is beautiful, and see him come through for his teammates clutch late to win a ball game is even more special.
Scrappers coming up with clutch hits as they win the series against West Virginia, taking the rubber match 5-4.